Well, it's time to start another project. Now, about 35 years ago, in another lifetime, I was doing a lot of LED lighting, stained glass, and this is a panel I did for to go above a pair of French doors in the last house I was living in. It's an aquarium scene because I used to have a saltwater aquarium when I was scuba diving, and these are some of the animals and fish that were in that aquarium. But of course, come time to sell up and move up here, I couldn't bear to leave it behind, so I traded it up and stored it for all this time. And the stock packaging, as you can see, is starting to fall apart. It's on a particle board, so I thought I'd better do something with it. And as I don't have any windows or areas where I can hang this as it was before, I'm just going to put it into a frame and hang it, as you'll see when I'm finished, sort of thing. But yeah, so we'll start that now. Well, anyway, for material to make this frame, I've got a piece of Tasmanian oak left over from when I built the carport. We've got 2.15 metres. Now I'll probably need double that, and I've already marked out a 30mm strip on here, and that should give me enough width by the time I dress it down to frame, cut a rebate in here to slot the stained glass lead came into, and well, that'll be the first step, so we'll get that underway first. That was the sound of exasperation. Just discovered that I had been doing all that sanding with no disc on and wondering why it wasn't working so well. I thought the disc was worn out and finally had a look. Well, this is the hardware that I've got to assemble and fit to the frame in order to hang it between the posts on the veranda where I intend. So here's the adventure starting. I've got to sort all this out and make it work. Alright, let's have a crack at this. This is the backyard way to swage. Big hammer, cold chisel, hit it. Oh dear, hold still. Hold it with your navel and hit it. Should hold it, but we'll give it another taparoonie just to be sure. I mean, it hasn't got to hold a life in mid-air over a cliff, but that should be pretty nifty neato, close enough. Okay, that's one thimble done. Now I just got to cut 4 of these to length, which I think should be about 350 mil from end to end. So we'll give that a bash next. Well, obviously we've missed a little bit of footage with the assembly of this project. I have included a few little decorative angle brackets and things on the side here. A good friend of mine helped me to make up some stainless steel hanging brackets as well. And now all I've got to do is do a little bit of waterproofing, because this is going to be an external feature. It'll be hanging on the outside of the veranda, so it could easily cop some weather. The wood, of course, as I've mentioned, is Tasmanian oak, which is quite okay. But the glass isn't going to be bothered by it, but I just don't want any water getting down inside the timber frame. Well, again, I've missed a few bits of footage there, drilling holes and mounting the turnbuckles, etc., but I get a bit too absorbed in what I'm doing. So here we are. I've got this set of cables and things going on here to hold it all up. Very awkward doing it by yourself, but we'll give it a go and see what happens when we let it down. Here we go. Now, level, but that's alright. Adjust the turnbuckles to get that level. Now all I've got to do is put another bit of stainless wire rope down there to steady that side. Now all we've got to do is just level it up a bit. Put a little spirit level there and adjust the turnbuckle on the top. Now I've got the bottom corners attached, so we'll just tweak that a little bit until it's sort of snug. Yep. We don't want to tear the corners out of it, so that's about the size of it. We'll take a look at it from all angles now. Well, that's its final resting place. Looking at it from the outside, it's not very spectacular, which is typical of all stained glass and lead light. Well, there's the finished article, all hung and strung. It's been, as I mentioned before, over 35 years I think since I made this window as a representation of the marine aquarium tank that I had in my lounge room when I was scuba diving. This is a cuttlefish from the local area. Some mandarin fish, etc. Various invertebrates and things that I had in the tank. Naturally, with stained glass you can't get it exactly faithful, but it's a fair representation. Let's call it an artistic impression. But there's a lot of work in the glass, and there's been a little bit of work involved in getting this thing into a custom frame too, and strung. But there it is, and now I can enjoy it after all this time once again. Well, as always, if you enjoyed this, please hit the thumbs up button, and I'd really appreciate if you want to leave a comment. Let me know what you think, or if you have any suggestions, and I'll catch up with you next time.